Hey guys, forgot about my YouTube channel. Nah, but really I've just been posting on TikTok because it's easier to make short form, stupid little latte content. Here I am with a waste of money is what that was. A waste of money. I mean, I'm still gonna drink it. You got me messed up if you think that this $10 latte is gonna go to waste. It will not. Anywho, here I am, sweaty from the gym, but I figure I'm just trying to get more comfortable with posting random stuff, like not being too precious about it. Yeah, I posted on my Substack. I'll link that. Ooh, but geez, like, I don't know. Like, my goal, my dream is to become a writer and to reach audiences that relate to me and my experience, or even offer like new perspective. And somehow it scares me more than anything to share my work and share my deepest thoughts, which is natural. It's only natural, but something about it to me was debilitating. And I was writing a lot, but I wasn't putting it out there, and then getting like, ooh, you know, thinking that the wind will just blow me into the publishing house to become an author. Like, no, I have to actually start putting my stuff out there and advertising myself as a writer and as an artist. Yeah, so I don't know, there's just been stuff on my mind. I am in a new transition of life, which is true for all of your teens, your 20s. I'm turning 21 in less than 3 weeks, and I'm scared. I'm terrified because, like, there's things that didn't occur to me that I have to do in my adult life. I have to buy a trash can. Do you know how much it's $60 to buy a trash can that goes in the kitchen. $60 for trash. I don't understand. And not to mention, electricity isn't automatic. You have to pay for it, but you have to call them to turn on the electricity, and then you got to pay monthly for it, even though you're living in an apartment. Baffling. I signed the lease to my new apartment. Hello. So thankfully, I've been figuring stuff out that a few months ago I thought was never possible. But with that comes a whole new set of problems, and problems being, the benign little, I have to do this, I have to do, they're just little steps in the road. Obviously not problems, because I'm constantly thinking about how lucky I am and how much this is like, I would have never thought this would happen from high school to now. Like, yes, I busted my butt in high school. I wanted to get good grades so that I could get to college, but I didn't have a purpose for it. And it was kind of just blurry for me, this future adult thing that I was doing. And everyone around me was just like, okay, like, let's apply, let's get good grades, whatever. I just did because everyone else was doing it, and I didn't want to be the odd one out. So I just got good grades, and then, applied to all the schools, and obviously didn't get in, because when you come in undecided, then what are they going to tell you? Like, oh, so why do you want to study here? It makes so much sense to me why I had to take the steps that I did. But it was genuinely kind of crazy, because, I mean, I got into UCR straight from high school, and I just didn't choose to go there, because I went and it was like tumbleweeds. Like, there's nothing out there. And I mean, even if I didn't know what major I was going to do, I thought to myself it would be better to, I don't know, go somewhere else. All right, y'all. I wanted to be more comfortable, cozy. So, location change. I showered, came back, regrouped, and yes, where was I? So, I got accepted to Cal State Fullerton, right? I hated Riverside, so I was like, okay, well, next best thing, let's do the OC. Worst mistake of my life, let me tell you. But honestly, the redirection was well needed, because I was so desperate to move out of my parents' house, my mom's house, just to have that independence, that freedom, that college experience that everyone wants. I just up and left, found some rando on Facebook Marketplace, moved in with 3 random girls who happened to be the spawns of Satan themselves. So, was it the best experience? No. And I think that's a story for another video. But point is, I'm back at a similar position right now where I'm kind of just like, so I'm moving out. This time I don't want to because I've made myself so comfortable here. Like the community college I was going to, I was making friends, I was talking to professors. They all coddle you, like 2-year colleges. They really trying to get you out into the world, but if you make connections enough, like, you're not gonna want to leave. And for me, it was the case where I was like, I'm getting too comfortable, like it's time for me to go. Obviously, transferring from a community. Yeah, so I got into USC, guys, which I never thought was even possible because, private school and all. And the first time around, I didn't even get into the schools like I wanted to. And this time around, I applied myself so much, and I guess they accept transfers more because they see that you've, gotten to live out the college experience at least a little bit. And now I have a focus. Since that first year of college, it's been like, okay, writing. Hey, I'm not half bad at it. So yeah, got a writing job as a tutor and started helping others on their essays. I just never would have thought this would happen. So yeah, I think even though I find myself in a similar position, it's more grounded this time. I have more footing because I know what I want to do. I know why I want to go to USC. They have a big English program that supports students. And yeah, I think, I know the person I'm moving in with. Bella, if you're watching this, I hope I don't hate you by the end of it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but I'm still scared. I'm still like, yo, ooh, I'm just a baby. But I'm excited. I'm excited for everything. And yeah, overall, I've been more involved at church. I've been, trying to apply myself on the worship team. Although there are times when I feel very unseen by the people around me. Which is, it's not like it's not gonna happen in life, but it's my job to then apply myself to try to, build community in the best way I can, and not by forcing it, because you can tell. Like my mom, she always tells me, our family is very sensitive to vibes, if you will. Like the energies people putting out, we're like, I pick up on your negative aura, your negative energy. And yeah, not that they have negative energy at my church, but it's just very much cliquey, which happens, at these kinds of institutions. Anyways, yeah. But the pastor said something to me that has been really ringing true in every instance of my life this week. He challenged us to look for people that are feeling this way, feeling left out, feeling like, they're kind of the social outcast, and just to support them and try to hear their story and understand where they're coming from. And I've been trying to apply this as a certified crash out. I've been trying to apply this to everybody who makes me upset, which is a lot. It used to be a lot worse. I used to have road rage up the wazoo. And, teenage hormones. I'd be raging at my mom, at my brother, at my family. I just wasn't in a good spot. But now that I am, and now that I've been more in touch with my my inner zen, if you will. Now I'm like, oh, there's something, right? I'm more cognizant of why I'm angry and less about the actual anger. There was this meditation app I was doing a while back that my cousin actually put me on. Sam Harris, this guy who kind of guides you through this month-long meditation trial. And I tried it, and a lot of the principles were kind of resonating. One of them being to be present within the emotion as best as you can. Like, not just feel this emotion, but question and just be curious about why that's happening. Like, if you're angry, yeah, there's a reason. There was a guard up and a border boundary that was crossed. For me, it happens when I'm told no by like people that it wouldn't affect. For example, today I went to get that coffee and this random dude, barista, giving me an attitude already, which I'm the kindest person to baristas because I understand what they're going through. I've been through a service job and know what that's like to be dealing with insufferable rich people that think, they can just throw their MasterCard at you until you give them your order. No, absolutely not. So here I am, come up kindly, nicely. Hey, how's your morning going? Hope you're having a good day. I'd like this and that, right? What else do you want? Apologies, right? I'm looking around at the menu, already racking up the $10 drink because lactose intolerant. Costs money, apparently. So then I noticed the 10% off discount, right? And I'm like, yo, like, awesome. Pull up my little canvas shell from PCC because I still have that. And I show him, I'm like, hey, I have my student discount. I have to see an ID. Now, why would I lie about that sort of thing? Right? Like, who even looks around at menus anymore? They know what they want. And I looked around the menu to see, hey, can I bring this total down because I got rent to pay? But no, absolutely not. He had to become a federal informant and, I have to see ID. Okay, all right, sir. That's completely fine. I don't have my ID, mind you, because I've gone to the gym and I don't carry my student ID with me wherever I go. I don't even have one at this point because I'm transferring schools, so there's none of that. I can show you my little lanyard with USC on it. Is that helpful? Anyway, I didn't put up a fight about it. Because again, that little voice in my head, the little angel on my shoulder telling me, hey, maybe he's had a bad day. Maybe his manager's standing right behind him and he doesn't want to bend the rules just this once. Not expecting him to bend the rules, but at the same time, it's like, the 10% off is not going to affect your pay. Come on, man. Similar situation. I went to Yosemite this past week with my mom, and I am a military dependent because my dad was in the Navy. So we have military IDs issued by the federal government, which we go to the naval base and they give us these IDs. We take pictures. It's a whole process, right? We're here at the Yosemite National Park crossing into the park, and some smart woman just has to go and grab our IDs and say, who give you authority? You're not available. You're just not allowed. Who gave you this ID? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know we were crossing the border to Mexico. Like, why are you looking so closely at my military ID that's clearly valid because I just got it renewed? Right? And my mom's the same way. We're very much like, yo, we come up real nicely, ask for this discount that is clearly stated on the entry where it's like families and veterans get the entrance free because, my father fought for your freedom, lady. But, these kind of people, and I don't mesh. But that's okay. In my book, and what I'm trying to apply to the world is, hey, they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And I've had those days too, where it's like someone tests me and I'm like, not today. And the important thing is just to keep my cool, keep my calm in the situation, try to diffuse, because it takes two to fight, and if you're not fighting, that's what they want, right? They want someone to unleash their rage and negative emotions onto. And if you don't give them that, it's even more frustrating for them, and it's giving you less of a angry outlet. Keeps you more level-headed. So that's my philosophy at this point. Yeah, just wanted to update y'all. Come on here and tell you I'm still alive. Go follow my TikTok. Go follow my Substack. And hey, hopefully we relate in some way. And hopefully I'm not just talking to the wall, because usually I am. But today, oh, shopping spree. Yesterday, we have our haul down there. I'm moving in, guys. Like, I'm gonna do a vlog. It's gonna be so great. I'm gonna do several vlogs in my new apartment with my bestie, Bella. Love you. We did a vlog together once. Haven't seen that footage since we started it. But you know, I know she had some good things to say, so hopefully we can get her on here. But until next time, go take a shower, y'all. Go take care, brush your hair, as that one guy on TikTok says. But yeah, feeling good.